Felicity and I'm here on the very sunny Sussex coast in the UK. Today I'd like to give you a very unbiased opinion of the waikerie shirt by Moona and Broad. I have to be honest and say there are several reasons why I was put off with this shirt. Probably not normal reasons, but during the week that I made this, I also made a coat. Now, when my husband saw this, without anything underneath, he told me it looked like a pyjama top. Now, you know when someone says to you, it's a bit short or it's a bit tight, or I'm not sure if that colour suits you, it's normally your husband or your boyfriend or someone like that. It puts you off, doesn't it, really? So, anyway, I'm on the fence with this one. Very easy make. There are several reasons why I'm on the fence with it. I'm going to make it again though, because I think possibly I could make it in a different fabric. I may like it a bit more then. I made this top to go underneath because I figured if I had it slightly open, it would look less like a pyjama top. But probably it's not even like a pyjama top in the first place. But anyway, I've got paranoid about that now. So I probably will wear it, but I don't know. I'll make it in another material. I'll probably like it. Right, let me explain to you the things that I like and I don't like. I like the fact that it is a dropped shoulder because I like a drop shoulder pattern. And I've got to just mention that I don't think I've ever worn a shirt before because I didn't think they suit me. Maybe I was right. Anyway, so it has a drop shoulder. I like that. The bit that I don't like is that when I held it up to me, I'm only 5'1½". When I held it up to me, I thought that this would be long enough. Now, if you make this, please take into consideration that this hem is at least 2 inches wide because it comes from a mitered corner here. Okay, so if you hold it up, make sure that you make allowances for the fact that you've got a 2-inch hem that comes off of that length. I was lucky. I didn't realise that. I thought I was just going to be turning it up. I didn't realise, I didn't read it properly. But just bear that in mind, because if you're a taller girl and you think, oh, that's great, it's nice and long, no, it probably won't be. All right, so there's that. The other thing is that I spent my life being a big busted girl doing a full bust adjustment. Now, the reason I do the full bust adjustment, like a lot of other women, is that because if I don't, it lifts the top, it lifts the front up and the back down. All right, so if you've got a line that should be going underneath your bust, you've got one that's coming up here and one coming down there. So I like to do a full bust adjustment. I'm not sure whether I'm in to the cutting off here and dipping down at the back like that, because it reminds me of not doing a full bust adjustment on something that's lifted up. I'm not sure if that is for me. I don't know. As I say, I'm going to make it again, but I would probably make it again, but just turn a small hem up at the bottom and straighten it up. The rest of it I like. I had to take up the sleeves by about 2 inches because I'm short, as I say. And the other thing is, bear in mind that, you know, can't remember what size I actually did. I'll take a look in a minute. But right, so I went with my hip measurement because I knew that the bust was going to fit because it's so wide. But what I didn't want it tight around my stomach, because that's my problem area, and I didn't want it tight around there. But if you look, although it seems incredibly loose, which is, I quite like that actually, if you look here, the side seam is more or less at the side seam there. It's big because there is actually a pleat back. So now I'm going to give you some information on the sizings for this particular pattern. Do excuse me while I keep holding my notes and things, otherwise I should just forget numbers. Okay, so I'm a 44-inch bust, upper bust is 42 and my hip is 52. So if I was to have made the 44 in this, which is my bust size, the hip is only 46.5. So as I wanted it quite loose on the hips, I went up to a size F. Yes, they're all letters on here, which is a 50-inch bust, which didn't matter because it's fine, it's supposed to be loose, but that gave me the 54-inch hip, which I prefer. All right, I prefer to know that it's loose around here. Don't mind it loose around here, whatever size it is. I've got some really big loose items of clothing. That's fine, and it was loose enough around here. Now this is a very size inclusive pattern, which is great. It goes up to a size M, which is a 64-inch bust, which is a 71.5 hip. So that's really good news. Here are the options for the different styles that you can make on this. That shows the back view. So some of them have got the pleat at the back, and some haven't. You can do it without that. You've got the collar, like the one I've made, no collar or buttoned right up to the top. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is this one. I'm going to try it though because it's sleeveless, and I don't know whether it looks very wide, doesn't it, compared to the sleeve here. It looks wider even, so I'm a bit concerned whether that would show your bra or something if you hadn't got a t-shirt on. I don't know. I'm going to try that sometime. The other thing I want to show you, can you see this stitching around here? This, I guess, is decorative, but also to keep the band down. There's a turn back band at the front. I don't think I'll do that next time, particularly if I decide to make it in a silk or something nice evening or something loose. I don't think I want that stitching going up here. Anyway, that's all from me for now. I just want to thank everybody who has subscribed to my channel. I am a newbie at this, okay, so I'm doing my best. Like to hear your comments. Yeah, and subscribe if you like what you see. I'll be back soon with something else, a bit of sewing or pattern review. Who knows, but I'll be back very soon. Bye for now.